It's not particularly difficult to edit out. Just chop. Okay. Hello and welcome to Sorta Casual Games podcast. This is episode 17. This is episode 17. My name is Jay, aka MrGhostProtocol.
And my name is Karen, aka Freezergirl 77. Welcome.
Yeah, so welcome. So, like we always do, we always start off by talking about what we played last, or what we have been playing since the last podcast.
Off you go then.
Why is it always me?
Because I haven't played anything. I'm waiting, I'm saving myself for Deacon St. John.
Yeah, but that's no good because it's meant to be both of us, you know.
If I haven't played anything, I haven't played anything.
Yeah, but you've got things to play.
That does so?
So, the whole point is that you're meant to be playing some games.
I haven't.
Even if it's the Vita, even if it's on your goddamn phone.
I haven't.
Nothing at all.
No.
It's unacceptable, really. It's unacceptable.
It's alright, you can entertain the viewers with, you know, how billion games you've played.
I haven't played that many games.
Really?
No.
Quite a few though.
Okay, so I'll start off with, you know, the fact that I'm still playing Devil May Cry 5. Surprise! Yes, I'm still playing that. Yeah, so I'm still playing Devil May Cry 5, but I'm actually doing the Bloody Palace, or trying to play the Bloody Palace. Bloody Palace. No, there's nothing pervy about killing demons. Anyway, so I'm doing that. I've managed to get up to level 40.
Okay.
No, I'm lying. It's actually 39. I keep on dying. So, but that's what Bloody Palace is. It's basically like each round you play, like each level you play, should I say, is like you're fighting enemies, and you're basically like the quicker you do it in, the more time you stack on, you add on. So when you get to the boss, so say for example you know, like so it's like 10 stages, should I say, 10 levels, not level, but 10 stages, 9 stages. Then you're basically like, the quicker you kill the enemies, like so if you're fighting and you're killing them quite efficiently, you save time, and it gets added on to the time. So when you get to the boss, you have a certain amount of time. So say for example, I've managed to accumulate 5 minutes, I've got to kill this boss in 5 minutes. And that's basically what Bloody Palace is, but it gets harder and harder and harder. So yeah, it can be quite like it's basically like the best of the best of the best of Devil May Cry 5 players.
That will keep you entertained for some time then. Yeah,
so you know, I've been playing a bit of that. Also played a bit of Wipeout HD Collection. I actually realised that I haven't actually completed it. So the thing is that...
Is that a game that you really strive to complete?
Yes and no, because before it was the collection... No, actually, I'm lying. So before the Wipeout collection came out, HD collection came out, it was actually just Wipeout HD, and it was like the original Wipeout game that was on the PS3. Then they brought out I think it's like a DLC or another version of it called Wipeout HD Fury. Actually, I think it was DLC. More stages, more stages, more tracks, more vehicles, and different things to do. And I basically completed that. But because I lost my account, I couldn't transfer it all over when I got my PS4. And obviously, I had this is like my second account on the PS4 since I've had it, so I've had to kind of like do it all again, and because I've done it quite a few times, I've had to like redo it. So when I got the HD collection, or the Mega collection, or whatever it's called, that's also included the Wipeout on the PlayStation PlayStation Vita.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's like all three of them like crammed into one. So that's why I haven't really like had that much motivation, because I've completed it on the Vita. I've completed Wipeout HD on the PS3. So I've always been kind of taking my time doing it. And when I went to play it the other day, I actually realised that, oh shit, there's actually a lot of it I haven't done. So I just started playing it. And yeah, it kind of reminded me of how much fun the game actually is. Okay. And it was funny because before that, the only time I was ever replaying it was like in VR. But the best thing about it is that you can play the whole game in VR, which is just really fun. Yeah. But what I will say is that this is one game where you can don't get me wrong, you get more of an experience if you play it in VR, it's more immersive, but you can still have as much fun as playing it normal or in VR. So it's not really a type of thing where I feel like I have to play it in VR. It's not like Gran Turismo Sport. Like when I play a game normally, I don't really enjoy it, but when I play it in VR, I actually love playing it. Okay. So it's like one of them type of games, or one of them type of situations, should I say. So yeah, so I managed to play a bit of and I actually completed why look at me like that for? Yeah, so I finally completed Astro Bot Rescue Mission.
My game.
What?
My game.
How's it your game?
I bought it.
Yeah, you bought it.
You weren't interested in it.
Yeah, of course I wasn't. But
so you played it and now you've gone.
Yeah, but
finished it.
Yeah, but I actually enjoy it. It's like one of my favourite games I've played in VR so far. Like it's that much fun.
You're welcome.
Pardon?
You're welcome.
Whatever. Anyway, so
you're welcome.
So because of that, so I've managed to find all the little Astrobots, every single one. And I found them little
OCD won't let you do it any other way.
And I found them little alien things, or like whatever they're called. So what I didn't tell you about is that so basically there's 5 worlds, and I thought after you complete all the 5 worlds and you beat the 5 bosses, you finished the game. But once you do that, you actually go. You go to a different part, and you basically fight like the ultimate boss, which ends up being aliens.
Cool.
Which is cool. Yeah. So I managed to get all the Astrobots. I managed to find all them little alien things, and these alien things, they actually give you like extra. I don't know if you've seen it, but like on the right hand side, there's like a little
yeah, you collect the extras.
Yeah, but the extra things are like extra bonus rounds, like bonus rounds and stuff, and you get and you get it's basically silver or gold. So from what it looks like, it looks like a lot of them are like time trials and stuff. So you got to run through a stage or a track within a certain amount of time, and depending if you get a certain amount of time, you might get silver or gold, or you can get both if you and you get basically get like a gold or silver Astrobot.
Doing that too, then.
So like you get a gold or silver Astrobot, which is quite cool. So yeah.
So have you done that yet then?
Yeah, I've done the first 3. What was it? Why are you laughing?
Because I thought you might have, that's why.
Yeah, but I think there's 20 of them, so I've done the first 3.
There's time.
Yeah, so I'm going to just take a break. But but it's funny because from playing Rescue Mission, it actually made me go back and play the what's it called? The Playroom.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's actually was it the Playroom's kind of like different kind of experiences and games you can play with the Astrobots, and one of them you can kind of see is like the beginning or the beta of what Rescue Missions ended up being. And it's actually really cool to see like how much it's changed from that to the actual game itself.
I think there'll be more games.
You reckon?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think it was a bit of a success, wasn't it? So
yeah, it was. The game actually sold really well, and it was critically loved.
Won awards.
Yeah, it won awards. Actually, it got the best VR game, didn't it? Yeah, so it won the best VR game in.
Quite rightly so, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
I've played of it. You probably played more of it than I have now.
Yeah, probably, but yeah, it's funny because it's one of them games where, as I said before, I had no interest in it. You was like, oh, Jay, Astrobots. I'm like, no, I'm not involved. Then when you got it and we played it, I was actually quite liked it.
Yeah, no,
and since then I've just been playing it. Huh? Yeah, so it's definitely one of my favourite VR games out there that I've played. Yeah, so I definitely enjoyed that. And last but not least, I finally started playing Metal Gear 5.
How long have you had this game?
Forever, but I finally actually like I played I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. Like when I tried to play it before, I could just never really get into it. It was weird. And there was one time I played it, and like I actually got into it. It was actually the Ground Zeroes. So you got the Ground Zero bit, which is actually like the prequel or the beginning bit of the actual game and stuff, and which they sold for like £30.
Okay.
It's like the most expensive demo that you could ever like pay for. But anyway, yeah, it was a glorified demo, and yeah. So when I played it before, like I could never really get into it. But there was one time I played it, and I actually kind of like liked it. I kind of got into it, but I don't think I had the actual game itself. I think what happened was when I think you got it for free on PlayStation Plus like one time, and I had downloaded it. This is when we had PlayStation Plus, and I think one time I played it, I actually really enjoyed it. Then when we stopped the PlayStation Plus subscription, obviously like you can't play the games anymore. And I think back then I didn't have the actual game, I just had the Ground Zeroes and stuff, and I think that's why I never really got into playing the game. Or like whenever I got the game, I always procrastinated to play it, because whenever I play it after, I would never have that feeling, or never could just get into the game. But yeah, so I played it the other day, and yeah, actually really got into it, and actually quite liked it. I actually quite liked it quite a lot, and yeah, so now I think I'm going to try and play it and finish it before Days Gone come out.
Well, you still got
a couple of weeks, yeah, so there should be enough time to do it. Yeah, so I'm actually quite enjoying it, to be honest with you. But I've just done the Ground Zeroes. I've done that a few times. I'm actually really enjoying it. But the funny thing about it is that I almost think that because I've been playing Watch Dogs so much, even though they're different types of game, but it's kind of like, because Metal Gear is more of a open game, you know, and yeah, like open world type of game. I think Watch Dogs kind of like helped me a little bit. It's weird anyways, but yeah, and especially with the gunplay. So when I was fighting before when I would play it, that whenever I would like alert one of the guards, or you know, soldiers would come and I'm fighting the soldiers, I would always get killed, because I would find it hard to like, you know what I mean, like to navigate and to fight back and stuff. But like since I've been playing Watch Dogs all the time, and Watch Dogs is like embedded into my mind and body and soul, you know, and I've been like spending loads of time just killing police officers.
Yeah, and the rest.
Yeah. When I started playing it and soldiers would come out, I was just dealing with them. I was running around shooting them up. I actually found it really easy compared to like before when I was struggling to play it. So yeah, so now I'm in the groove. Now I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and play it before Days Gone comes out. So yeah, so that's all I've really been playing. Just that, like just them games really and stuff. Yeah. Okay. That's
Lovely.
It. Lovely. Anyway, so let us know out there, listeners or YouTubers that's watching this video. Let us know what games you've been playing. Drop some comments down below. Love to hear what type of games you've been playing and what games you're into. And if there's old games or games that you've can't stop playing, that's, you know, been out for quite a while. So yeah, so drop some comments down below and let us know. That'd be cool. Anyhow, so we're on to the next segment, which is gaming comic booky of the fucking week.
What the fuck?
What? The reason why I put fucking in it, because there's only like one comic that came out this week. It's kind of like a dead, like a drought this week in terms of gaming comic books. That's like come out this week.
I guess there's not a big demand.
No, there's not. It's only one, and yeah, so we only have one comic book this week, and that is Anthem issue 2, published by Dark Horse. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, like I think that with all the issues and the drama that, like, you know, is out there about Anthem, I think releasing a comic is like the least that they should be doing to try and get people more engrossed into the lore and the story of Anthem. But yeah, so Anthem's literally like the only comic book that is out So that's about it, really. You know, if you live in the UK, you can go pick up from your local comic book stores A Place in Space, Orbital Comics, Forbidden Planet, or Gosh Comics. These are my locals. They're quite big. Forbidden Planet's quite big and well known, so you can probably pick up around the UK. And if you live in different parts of the world, then yes, I would always recommend check eBay, unless you can't go to your local comic book stores. So yes, go and do that. But that's it for Comic Bookie of the week. Yeah, was it with the sarcastic thumbs up?
Yep.
I don't even know what that's all about. I really don't.
Shall we get to the weekly PlayStation news?
Yes, please.
We have some very exciting news. Hot off the press.
Okay, so what's on the agenda?
PSN Online ID Change features launches for all PS4 players tomorrow.
About fucking time, people.
Bing, 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 bing.
About
See,
time.
You hear nothing from PlayStation, then boom, they give you something good.
About fucking time.
I'm just waiting for the article to load. It's taking some time.
Okay, yeah, about fucking time. Was it like, do you know what? Like, this has been years and years in the making.
But
like,
it at least proves that they're listening. It might have taken them a hot minute, but
a hot minute. Like, a hot minute's an understatement. I think
clearly it wasn't something that was easy to be done.
Allegedly. Like, I just think that finally, like, it's there. It'll be there tomorrow. Those out there that are not aware of it, it's coming tomorrow. So if you want to finally change your gamer tag name, you can finally do that. I just hope and pray that they, you know, that they demoed it enough so that it doesn't brick or fuck up, you know, the PS4.
The article says, we're excited to announce that the online ID change on PSN is officially launching to all PlayStation owners from tomorrow. You'll also be able to change your online ID via a web browser, and that feature will also be available from tomorrow. Thanks to all of you who participated in the beta preview program back in October, November, who gave us your feedback. We do want to take this opportunity to clarify one point. As a result of the preview program, we've found an instance where a game did not fully support the feature, even though it was originally published after the 1st of April 2018. Contrary to what we mentioned in our original announcement, all PS4 games originally published on or after the 1st of April 2018 have been developed to support the online ID change, but there may be cases where the game is not fully compatible. There's a link of list of tested games that it works with. I don't know what that is right now.
Okay.
Do keep in mind that the large majority of the most actively played PS4 games support the feature.
So these are probably games like God of War,
anything
Horizon, maybe
2018,
Horizon
1st of April.
1st of April.
So it's only a year's worth of games.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like, I'm actually like really happy. It's about time we've done that. The only concerning thing is that why is it with older games that it doesn't change? Like, what's up with that?
Don't know.
Like, I find that a bit weird.
We can tell you how to do it.
Okay.
So you log into your PS4, go to settings, select account management, account information, profile, online ID, enter an online ID of your choice or choose from one of the suggestions, follow the on-screen prompts to complete the change. Boom, done.
Is that it?
Yep.
Ooh.
Now I know that the first one is free. If you want to make subsequent more changes, they're going to charge you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that free one, like to when I really want to change my one, you know. But I took time in picking my one.
So for us, it would cost $7.99 to change your name.
Wait, for us?
Yeah, for us.
Was it why for us?
For a PlayStation Plus member, it's $3.99.
Yeah, but didn't you say the first one you change is for free?
Yeah, but if we want to change it again,
oh. Actually, that's quite good that they've attached it to the PlayStation Plus where you can get it for cheap. Like, that's actually quite good. Like, I think it's things like that that will make PlayStation Plus more attractive in the future.
Well, they'll add things like that, won't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's coming tomorrow if you've been excited and you want to try it, and if you do try it, let us know how it goes, because I'm a little bit scared to change mine.
Really? Why?
One, I need to put some serious thought into what my name should be.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try and announce it here first. And I don't want any of my games to get knackered because of it.
Your games get knackered?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Bricked, crashed.
Why was it? Why would they? Like, was it? How was it? Like, did they mention anything like about them having issues, like with older games or like changing your name, like will fuck up some of your game saves?
You can't change your online ID on your PS3 or your PS Vita. It has to be on your PS4 or a web browser.
Okay.
So look at this list of tested games. Let's see what they're talking about. Bear with.
Yeah.
Internet's going very slowly here today.
No, I think that if it's like, this is what I'm saying. I haven't heard anything in regards to the people that baited it, where it was like where they were losing the save data or anything like that. I haven't heard anything, so but I'm assuming that if they're releasing it and they're saying it's ready, then it's ready, because it's like they've been working on it for quite a long time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
just trying to look at there's a lot of games that have got no issues, but no games that we currently play or have played so far that I'm quickly scrolling through.
Yeah, but God of War will be there, easy.
There's a lot of Call of Duties on there.
Horizon must be there.
Bandicoot's on there. Overwatch is on there. Persona 5's on there. Dead or Alive.
Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, obviously.
Destiny, both of them.
Both of them?
Destiny and Destiny 2.
Yeah, but Destiny 1 came out time ago.
Yeah, still no issues with that game. That's why I'm just, Ratchet and Clank, Dirt, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, but all these games came out way before.
Resident Evil Revelations, Resident Evil Revelations 2, Resident Evil Deluxe Origins Bundle, Devil May Cry Definitive Edition, all okay. Drive Club. The list is endless.
Okay. Then.
All the Final Fantasies.
Yeah, so it's okay. So if that's the case, like, there's nothing to really worry about then, is there?
Doesn't seem like it. That's a good thing. Well done.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Anyway, well, about fucking time, Sony. And yes, please drop some comments down below. Let us know. Are you going to change your gamer tag? And if you are, let us know how that went. If you had any issues, and yeah, because
I need to think what my new name.
Yeah, like,
I'm so happy to get rid of Freezergirl.
Yeah, and when you change your gamer tag, please take your time and think about it. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Take your goddamn time and think about it. I'm gonna save that free one until I want to change my one.
Why would you ever change your one?
I don't know. Maybe one day I just want to change it to something like really cool. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
Next subject is yours, I believe.
It's not mine.
Well, I didn't put that in there.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Anyway, so
Final Fantasy and Street Fighter developers announced no straight roads and music-infused battler for PS4. I did not put that in there.
Yeah, okay, that was me actually. Yeah, so there was this so there's this new game that they're working on, and it actually looks quite good.
Okay.
I actually forgot to send you the trailer. My bad. So I don't know how much we're really going to talk about this one, but
well, I know nothing, so do tell.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I wanted to watch it so we could talk about it, but there's no point talking about it myself.
Let's leave it till next week then.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's save that till next week. But yeah, okay, so what's next?
So, Devil May Cry 5 for the PS4 had some censored nudie scenes, but apparently there's been an update and the lens flare has been taken away, but still not for the European version. Still exists for the European version. Everyone else, they can see tits and ass.
Wait, so does that mean the North American version being restored?
Yes.
So European version hasn't.
No.
And does that mean that so does that include us in the UK?
Yes, we are part of Europe still.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. That's really annoying. Like, to be honest with you, like I said to you before about it, like,
I don't understand why they were even there in the first place.
No, it was neither do I. But like I said to you before, is that when I was playing the game, even though I saw the lens flare and stuff like that, I didn't really notice it. It didn't bother me. Like it was only after I had like played the game like 2-3 times. When I heard online that they had censored it and stuff, and it was just like, well, why would you do that if the game has got a rating on it? And it's like that doesn't make any sense to me. So I find it annoying that how. That they've taken it off, but Europe is still like, oh no, yeah, leave it. Like that's actually a piss take, and it makes you think what's going to happen in the future. No, but but that also makes you think about what will happen in the future with other types of games, like in terms of censoring. Like it annoys me because at the end
we still to this day we don't know if it was Capcom or whether it was Sony.
No, apparently it was Sony.
Really?
Yeah.
So why they're reversing it then?
Because people are complaining about it, that's why. And you have a valid reason. Like, why are you going to censor a game when it has a rating on it?
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, then don't put ratings on games and just censor the fuck out of games. But there's no point doing that because games are art. So, you can't censor art. So that's essentially what they're doing. And like all art, it's your choice whether you want to go and buy it or immerse yourself into it, whether you want to listen to it, whether you want to watch it, whether you want to play it, whatever it is, it's your choice. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that like so the fact that they're even like censoring it, it's just bullshit to begin with. But like I said, originally it didn't bother me. I didn't notice it until I got told after the fact. But I just don't like all that censoring stuff. Period. Especially when it comes to art, I just don't like it. Especially when you've put a rating and you've warned everybody, like. Why bother censor it then? So yeah,
well,
that's really annoying. Really annoying. I guess the lucky few out there that didn't update, on day one.
Yeah, how many people wouldn't have done that though? You always do.
Yeah, because everyone does, isn't it? Because
everyone does a day one update because they fixed all the bugs that there was.
Yeah, well, that update, I swear that update was at least like about 4 or 5 gigs, if I'm not mistaken. So that obviously like means that it's more than just censoring; it's other things, isn't it? So yeah.
So you don't know what they cut out.
Never mind.
Anyway, there is a very exciting piece of kit coming out to complement the PlayStation VR. It's called a 3D rudder motion controller. It sits on the floor and it kind of reminds me of the balance ball things that you have in the gym, or the space hopper things you have to balance on, which is where obviously the balance board eventually came from, probably. It reminds me of that. So it sits on the floor. Foot control peripheral launches. It launches on the 17th of June. It's compatible with a wide range of PSVR games. It's the officially licensed foot-powered motion controller for PlayStation that will kick your experience up a notch across more than 25 compatible PSVR games. Here's everything you need to know.
Is there a list of the games that it's compatible with?
Bear with me.
What's it? I think that like where I could probably see this being utilised, like at its best, is probably racing games, like with pedals. Like if using the pedals and stuff.
Well, the combination, because it's at your feet, makes it for apparently incredibly intuitive movements. You simply tilt your feet in the direction you want to move. The more angled the tilt, the faster you move. So if you're walking, it's like you're there. It allows for lifelike motion. You can walk straight, sprint, or take in a corner, or stop exactly where you want to in a smooth, seamless way. No sticks, no buttons. Inside the device, and there are pressure sensors which track your movements and translate them into in-game motion. They've demoed it at numerous shows and events, and everyone who's tried it has commended the seamless experience.
Yeah, but
you just need to plug it into your PS4 console via USB. No additional setup is required. Device is compatible and combinable with the PlayStation Move controllers also, and the VR aim controller, which you've got, and the DualShock. It says, imagine yourself playing a first-person shooter with PS4 Move controller in each hand. You come under fire. Thanks to the 3D rudder, you can use your feet to dodge incoming attacks, leaving your hands to concentrate on the firing back while glancing around for additional enemies. It's simply a more immersive experience. So it's going to feel like you're actually running. I think that's the idea. It's going to feel like you're actually moving.
I think the issue with that is going to be like, because the thing is that if you can use Move controllers, control pad, or the the VR arm or the gun or whatever it's goddamn called, it's like it's got analogs for you to move around anyway. And I feel like if you're used to playing games like that in VR, then it might be a bit awkward to start like not using analogs and just using your feet. Well, I'm not saying it's not possible, and I'm not saying that you're not going to be able to get used to it, but it might take a good while to get used to it. And what I've noticed these days in terms of like games and new types of experiences, that a lot of people just don't have the patience to be like, trying new things or doing things that might feel quite hard to them.
Yeah.
I
think it could be a fun product, but looking at the games that it's compatible with, it's none of the games that we've got.
Okay, because they make it sound like they make it sound like
certainly no driving games on there.
Well, I would have thought it would have been quite cool to use it. To use it as pedals.
Maybe that's coming.
Like, I can see that, but then again, why would they do that? Because you can get like racing rigs with like in VR, and you can get the whole steering wheel and the gear stick and the pedals. So maybe they're probably thinking, well, there's no point in making it compatible with racing games. But I think it could be a good idea, because it just means you don't have to spend all that money on a rig. And how much is it going to be anyway? Like, was it any price on it?
£119.
£119 for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Like, only 20 games, and they're only talking about first person shooters. I don't know if £120 is even worth it. Like, if there was more games for it, like more different types of experiences and games, then maybe
it's all part of the future plan.
Yeah, probably.
Because on the back of this, I have another piece of news that I forgot to add.
Okay, so what's that then?
So a sneaky little patent for basically PlayStation 5 set for wireless PSVR headset with powerful next-gen graphics. A patent has appeared on April 4th, belonging to Sony Interactive Entertainment, has received technology designed for a brand new PlayStation VR headset that includes an integrated eye tracker and delivers super powerful new foveated rendering graphics, whatever that means. Simply put, it's something that the gamers should be very excited about. In a nutshell, by using a virtual reality headset with an integrated eye tracker, this technology will allow areas of the virtual world a gamer is not looking at to be rendered at a lower level of graphical quality.
Yeah.
As such, virtual worlds can be much more expansive, since not all of the environment will be rendered in high resolution at all times, something that would make the world too much for most of the mass market processors to handle. It also means the fidelity of whatever the gamer is focusing on can be more graphically immersive.
Yeah, they kind of do that with games anyway. You know that. So, for example, so if you're playing like a first person or third person game like this, this mic, for example, would be like, in terms of graphics, it'd be like very detailed. And what happens is that, like, say like the camera over there, like it'd be like they will reduce the, I don't know, let's say the polygons, like the pixels or whatever, like it'd be reduced. Then the closer you get, the more polygons will be increased into the object to give it more detail. So it's just the same thing. If you're not looking at it, then whatever's behind you can just be reduced, and they can focus put more detail on onto what you're actually looking at. It's just the same concept really.
But still exciting.
Yeah.
Wireless PS.
So did you actually see the actual patent itself? Because I remember seeing something like that maybe like a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, and they was actually using like the same headset that we have, but like, there was no wire involved. Yeah. That's what I saw. It's basically the same headset, but just without wires.
That's still a great step.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
So yeah. A woohoo.
Okay. What? So how do you think that can improve your VR experience?
You ain't going to get tangled up in wires if you suddenly start spinning around in your chair.
Yeah,
you're going to be a bit freer.
Yeah, that is true. Like all that talk before when Roy was talking about how he ended up in the corner tangled up in the wire sweating and shit. Like all that would stop. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't get that image out of my head. That just seems funny to me.
Yeah, man. To be honest with you, I'm actually that's actually a good. But just because it's a pattern, it doesn't mean that it's definitely going to happen. It just means that they've registered it.
They have to register it.
Yeah, like they just make sure that they actually own that shit, and if they are going to do it, they can do it. But doesn't mean it's going to happen. Because for something like that, how much? I mean, like obviously the components are going to be different. I'm assuming they're probably going to be a bit more expensive, and
how's it going to connect?
Yeah, and they're probably going to have to. And they're probably gonna. Well, I know, like was it like the Bluetooth headset, like maybe something like that. Maybe
it's gonna have to be.
Where was it?
Knows?
Yeah, like where maybe you might plug in a dongle and
it seems that this PS5 machine is going to be quite powerful.
Yeah, well, it's going to have to be, I suppose. It's definitely going to have to be. But in terms of like the cost and the price, I think that depends on the components, and they have to like streamline it to make it affordable. Yeah, I know. Obviously, but what I mean, but if they're gonna make it and mass produce it, like it has to be cost effective. Otherwise, there's no point. Like they're gonna be doing it at a loss, unless they're like being really generous, like Xbox selling like hardware at a loss, which I don't think they're gonna do because PlayStation are ahead. They're doing really well, and obviously, they have no reason to do anything like that. So, but yeah, in terms of someone that has VR, I'm actually looking forward to that. Like that sounds really, really cool. And yeah, baby steps in terms of VR. Soon it might end up being like glasses like this. And
integrated eye.
Yeah, exactly, and that's it.
The Google glasses that came out.
Like HoloLens.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's 3,500. Yeah.
Fuck that shit. That's car money. That's car money and holiday money for me. Okay. So what's next, Karen Chan?
Weekly general gaming.
Weekly general gaming news.
So Drive Club VR servers are being closed on March 31st, 2020, which means the game will no longer be available to be played online.
Oh damn, Ro's gonna be pissed.
Doesn't look like it's been as successful as desired. There's no one playing online, clearly.
Yeah, I think Ro's gonna be pissed about that.
It's gonna be a year.
Because Drive Club's his game.
Really?
Yeah, he loves Drive Club. He loves racing games. He loves racing games a lot. I never really played online. Like I do know you have like the
game hasn't even been out that long.
What, Drive Club?
Yeah.
Drive Club's been out for ages.
On VR.
What, in VR?
Yeah.
No, but it's the same thing though.
Yeah, but still, I don't think it's been out that long.
Yeah, but Drive Club,
for it to have its servers closed, then still seems a bit premature.
Yeah, but I thought that they used the same servers as the normal game. But it sounds like, from this, it doesn't sound like it's the same servers, which is weird to me. Like I literally thought it would have been the same. Was it the same servers? But then again, it's not like Wipeout where you can just play like the whole game in VR. So whatever online servers or servers that they have for the game would probably just be the same in VR. But with this one, they actually made the whole game in VR. Like a complete different game. So it's not like you can put the original game in and just put your headset on and play it. You have to buy a different disc. So maybe they might have had different servers for it. I don't know. Maybe they just couldn't do it. Like I know that Gran Turismo, like like it's actually like a feature where like you can play like was it a lot of the game. I think it's like race against. You do practice. I think you can race against time. You can do shadow races. You can race against one person, but you can't do proper races and proper leagues in Gran Turismo and stuff. Yeah. Oh no.
Either way, the Drive Club party is coming to an end.
Yeah.
If there is even still a party going on.
Okay.
So a little bit more news about the doomed, I can only assume, Uncharted movie to play Sully, the younger version. This is the origin story of Nathan Drake. Apparently Tom Holland will be playing Nathan Drake.
What, you mean Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What, the young Nathan Drake?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
And they're looking at people like Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth, Matthew McConaughey to play the younger version of Sully.
The younger version?
The younger version of
Sully. Okay.
Maybe Woody Harrelson.
Is it okay? What do you think about the actors that they've named to play Sully?
I'm surprised at such big names.
Really?
Yeah, for this film, which notoriously game films don't do very well.
No, they haven't.
So
but
why such big names?
Because
unless these people are actually Uncharted fans.
Well, it might be a combination thing, but I also think that in terms of
do you want to see an Uncharted movie?
Yes and no.
Do we need game movies?
Yeah, but you could have said that about comic book films at one point. Do we need comic book films? And look at them now. What I'm trying to allude to is that once upon a time with comic books, the films that they did they wasn't particularly great. They weren't good, and eventually along the line, studios and companies actually took these franchises and took these films more seriously and started putting proper budgets and all it takes is one really good one really good gaming film for it to just blossom into something else. And
still waiting.
Yeah, we're still waiting for it. And I mean, come
on, people.
We've had we've had some some half-assed attempts, some decent attempts and stuff.
I still secretly have a love for the original Tomb Raider movies just because they're my guilty pleasure. But
yeah, so what about the latest one then?
It's okay, but I just love Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft when she was, when she still ate burgers.
Is it? And what about Assassin's Creed?
I watched it.
You haven't watched Assassin's Creed yet?
No.
Okay, with Michael Fassbender.
I'm not into the film franchise or the game franchise, so it doesn't really hold any interest for me anyway.
Yeah. Oh no, the thing is that I think until studios and companies and actors start investing their time, energy and money into these franchises and into these IPs, I just feel like they're never going to become anything. And it sounds like from the actors that they've announced that there's a very there's a lot of interest in it.
Yeah, but let's see.
Yeah, but
let's see if this movie can even get made.
Yeah. No, I mean,
how long have we been talking about an Uncharted movie? See, it feels like forever.
Yeah. But did you see the Nathan Fillion one? Was it that short one?
Yes.
You didn't like it?
No.
You didn't like? There were certain things about it I liked, but there was some of it that I wasn't really. But I could see the potential. I could see what it could be if it was a proper film and they got everything right.
Spider-Man as a young Nathan Drake?
Yes. Have you played all the Uncharted games?
Most of them, yeah.
What do you mean most of them?
I haven't played 2.
You haven't played 2? Well, okay, what about 1?
No.
Okay, yeah. To be honest with you, I don't think you're gonna like
3, 4.
Yeah,
Lost Legacy.
3, 4, Lost Legacy are the best ones. I don't think in terms of graphically and the story and the way it plays and looks, I don't think you're gonna really enjoy it unless you played it when it first came out. Because when I played them, I played 1 and it just felt really dated, in terms of just everything, but I was trying to imagine myself playing it when it first came out, and if I would have, then I probably would have enjoyed it way more than when I played it. I played it like the Nathan Drake collection. So that's years after all the games had come out. Played the second one. I enjoyed the second one a bit more. They improved on the graphic gameplay and stuff like that. But I thought in terms of the story and how long that game was, I felt like the game was just too long. It just kept on going on and on. So I mean, I thought the second one was okay. The third one, I thought was the best one out of all three of them personally.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. And from playing the third one, I could kind of see why The Last of Us looked and played the way it did, because like you could see they learned a lot from Uncharted 3 to The Last of Us and stuff. And then from playing 4 was just like amazing game. I love 4 and Lost Legacy. I love Lost Legacy. I actually put Lost Legacy in the machine the other day to play. I was tempted to play it, and I thought, no, let me put Metal Gear in, because that game's just been sitting there for ages. So yeah.
So personally, I would prefer another Uncharted game, not a movie. Give me another Uncharted game.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to be Nathan Drake anymore.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be Sally Drake or whatever his fucking daughter's name is.
Yeah, well.
She's probably some like mad lesbian.
That's a mad lesbian.
If Naughty Dog's got anything to do with it.
Yeah, to be honest with you, like, you know what I mean, like the sexuality and stuff doesn't bother me. It's just when they're compromising story and lore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't like, isn't it? You know, like, it doesn't matter if a character's lesbian or gay. Like, but why has that got to be in the forefront? Why does that have to be the beginning and end of the narrative in the game? Like, why does that have to sacrifice? I mean, like, you know, the gameplay and like all that I don't particularly like, but yeah, I don't know. But I wouldn't mind seeing a film. You know what I mean, I think this, you know what I mean, this could potentially be, you know, the first wave.
Let's see if it actually materializes.
Yeah, let's see. Anyhow.
Oh. Now you've given me the story with the difficult names. So the Final Fantasy VII Remake has added a new co-director mid-development as...
Go on, try to pronounce it.
Naki Hamaguchi.
Sorry for butchering your name.
You didn't even try it. Will take on the new role and work with existing director.
Go on.
Tetsuya Nomura Hamaguchi will now share directing responsibility with Nomura after previously serving as the game's development leader. And I completely butchered those names, and you motherfucker for making me pronounce them and not you. But it sounds like it's actually happening.
It does sound like it's happening. It does sound like that they're... What this tells me is that they're starting to invest more assets into like getting this game made.
Kingdom Hearts is done and dusted now, right?
Yeah.
So they can concentrate on this if they really...
Yeah.
That's what they so desire. And this is a game that I personally...
Yeah, me too. A lot of people. I almost feel like like just in terms of like the fans that love a game, love a franchise, I feel like what that love was for Devil May Cry 2, Resident Evil 2 remake, that's the equivalent of the fans, but way more in terms of this game being remade, because
if you give me a Cloud figurine, I will love you forever.
Because one that's not bendy. Because Final Fantasy VII is a pillar in terms of Sony, in terms of PlayStation. It's a pillar. Like, you can't talk about the original PlayStation without talking about Final Fantasy VII. That's how I almost feel. There's certain games that came out on the original PlayStation that you can't talk about without talking about the game and the machine, or the machine or the game.
Cloud is not.
And Final Fantasy VII is one of them. So the fact we're getting a remake,
Chocobos.
The only thing I'm concerned about is the fact that how they gave it to a different company to make.
Then
Then they took it back, and from when they're taking it back, I think it's been what, like 3 years, 4 years. And
you can take your time.
It's
a beautiful game.
Yeah, it's fine, but all this, but like it makes you think about like how's the rollout going to be? Is it still going to be episodic? Like was it like they said it's going to be, or are they more talking about what Final Fantasy 13 was? We had Final Fantasy 13, you had Final Fantasy 13 2, and you know what I'm saying, all this kind of stuff. But what it does tell you, like I said before, is that they're putting more manpower into getting this game made and completed, if that's what you want to call it. What I will say is that because Kingdom Hearts is finished and the people that were making the DLC and working on Final Fantasy 15, obviously I'm assuming that they've all moved a lot of people around, you know, to where they're more needed. So it's a good thing, but it's still, I still think it's very concerning. Like, I'm a bit concerned, and was it only because for the past, I don't know, but for quite a while now, like when it comes to a lot of Square Enix games and stuff like it's Final Fantasy IP, stuff like that, like they're very all over the place. They to me they come across very unorganized, and I'm still getting that feeling. It was the same thing with Kingdom Hearts. It was the same thing with Final Fantasy 15. It was the same thing with Final Fantasy 13. It was the same thing with was it Final Fantasy Agetto? It was the same thing with Final Fantasy 13 Versus, and you know what I mean. It's just the same. Was it the same bullshit? You know what I mean? So I don't know, but it can only be a good thing, right?
Well, we can but see.
Yeah, let us know in the comments down below what you think about the new director coming on board, and are you looking forward to Final Fantasy 7 remake? I just got 15 in my head. Yeah, I know. I'm just all over the place today. What's next?
Atlas will actively discuss Persona 3 and 4 on the PS4 if the opportunity arises. So I'm guessing it's not currently on the PS4. It's PS Vita games, aren't they?
4 is on the... No, 4 was on the Vita and 3 was on the PSP. So technically, yes, because you know what I mean, because on the PlayStation Store on the Vita, like you can actually still download No Persona 3 and play it on the Vita if you want, but it's just a PSP.
Yeah, they're talking about putting it on PS4.
HD remakes.
Doesn't say anything about HD remakes. It just says they will discuss.
No, but it will be HD. It will be HD remake. Like they will have to.
Interesting.
They will have to, because right now they're on the PSN store.
Because I believe Persona 4 is quite popular, right?
Yes, I've got it. You've got it. It's a really good game. Like, I just need to find time to start playing it.
I did start it. I just haven't.
Yeah, it's a really good. It's a really good game. Like Jonathan said that is. I mean, like John said, it's a really good game. He said that you probably like it a lot.
Well, like I said, I started it.
Yeah, that was months ago. They haven't played anything for ages. Anyway, but yeah, that'd be cool.
What's the problem?
I do know. I do know that Jonathan will be like head over heels over this piece of information.
Please, Jonathan.
I just wonder that with the amount of games he's got to play, that
it's not coming out like tomorrow, so you ain't got to worry.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm trying to say is that it always seems to happen, like when certain games come out, it always comes out like during a period where there's like shitload of games that a man wants to play. So yeah, I don't know.
It's a hard life, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't played any of the Persona games. I've only watched the anime. I don't like the anime. The only Persona anime I ever watched and liked was it Persona 4 anime, and that was alright. The music is amazing. The music is really good. Like you would like the music on Persona 4. Yeah. Anyway, what's next, Karen Chan?
The last piece of news is on a controversial game called The Last of Us Part 2.
Wait. Was it? Why are you saying it like that?
Because that's the way I want to describe it.
Controversial game.
Potentially. Release date window possibly outed. There was a list of upcoming games for 2019 on Sony's website, which this game was on the list for 2019, but it was later mysteriously deleted.
Okay.
Yeah, take what you want out of that. It's a shitty bit of news, but it's a shitty bit of news about a game that I'm interested in. So
okay, what does that tell you?
It doesn't tell you anything, does it? Really, someone fucked up.
What?
They fucked up in one or two ways. They either made a mistake because it's not coming out this year, or they've messed up because they haven't released a release date for it yet. And go, no, we can't say it's coming out this year. But so many things are pointing to this game coming out this year.
Wait, hold.
It'll be fall. No, sorry, I'm not American. Autumn or Christmas. I work for an American company. I forget sometimes.
Okay, so when the announcement came out, or someone mistakenly put it out, was it the actual date or just saying later on 2019?
Just releases for 2019.
Yeah.
Realistically, if this is coming out in autumn, then we're going to get an announcement sometime in the summer. And then if it's Christmas, it'll be late summer, because they seem to be releasing their release dates about 3 months before a game comes out these days. If you've noticed,
yeah,
they're leaving it later and later to announce it. So no more of this. Oh fuck me! I've got a year to wait for this game. It can be now. Oh, I really want to play this game. Yeah, I've only got to wait 3 months. Great.
What's it? What?
I prefer that.
Okay, well, what?
But I still don't like the oversaturation of trailers and in-game play and what have you in the month leading up to it. I'm like, no, you got my interest, you've got my pre-order. I don't want to see more. Yeah, but that's
just you. Like that isn't everybody else.
Viewers, I put the question out to you. How do you feel about it? Because I feel it spoils. So it's the same with films. There's too much these days.
Well, I watch too much advertising.
I think the only thing that I will
too
watch
much promotion
these days is that first full trailer.
What, the teaser?
No, the first full trailer. The teaser's okay, and the first full trailer, the official one, because that should be enough. That is the trailer right there that should capture my. Like the Lion King, no, it's not games, but Lion King launched their first full trailer today. Haven't watched it yet, but I want to.
Okay.
That's what should be enough to capture you and get your order.
Yeah, but what if you've missed it?
You'll find it eventually.
See, the only thing is that I don't like about early trailers and stuff is because sometimes what they put in the trailer won't end up being in the game. Like Final Fantasy 15 did it.
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
Go back after the game's come out anyway and look at it all, because that shit stays around. It's called the internet.
Yeah,
it
does. Yeah, it does. But in regards to this piece of news, that leads me to think that maybe the game might even come out this year. It might come out early 2020, like 2020. Because if they were like on schedule, then what will be the harm to like put an announcement up saying it's coming out late 2019? Like I personally thought, and part of me still thinks it might come out 2019, like late 2019. But this makes me think that maybe the game might not. Maybe it might come out early 2020. Or maybe it might come out like after Christmas or after the New Year, maybe Jan. I don't know, but it's just.
I think they'll aim for a Christmas launch.
You reckon? Money. Yeah.
To be fair, when this game comes out, it doesn't matter when it launches. It's going to.
Yeah, but the thing with that is that during the Christmas period, parents and people are, are fighting. Companies and whoever, just in general, like you're fighting for who, who's taking your money, and fighting for who. Huh?
I don't think with this game it will matter.
You don't think so?
If you're a Last of Us fan, you won't give two shits.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, but the point is that they want to try and promote and advertise this game not to just the Last of Us fans, to people that haven't played it but have heard the hype and want to maybe pick it up as well.
Well,
yeah. But I just think that from that, there is a good possibility the game might not come out this year. It might come out early 2020.
It wasn't, the most informational piece of information that I've ever given, but it was just a filler.
Okay then, well let's keep it moving.
Go on then.
On to the next topic, next segment should I say, and topic. Yeah, just segment. Anyway, so so this is the weekly PlayStation demo and free games to play on the PlayStation Store. A game has come out. It is Omen of Sorrow online demo available yesterday, the 10th of April. So you can go and download that if that's what you want to do and check out that demo.
What sort of game is the
it is a classic 2D 4-button fighting game using the Unreal Engine. Everyone's using the Unreal Engine.
The way forward.
Yes. And and it's basically inspired by a classic horror, fantasy and mythology and a battle system. So check it out. Yeah, that's it really. Anyway, on to the next segment.
We have some new games on the PlayStation Store this week. A game called Falcon Age, a game called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Earth Defense Force Iron Rain, Dangerous Driving also launch. 3 of those games launched on Tuesday the 9th of April, so that was yesterday, and the Earth Defense Force is available tomorrow, the 11th of April.
Yep.
No idea about what any of those games are, but that's what's new. And then this week on pre-orders on the PlayStation Store we have Borderlands 3, which seems to be popping up everywhere. That's available on Friday. Friday the 13th of September. A game called Warhammer Chaos Bane. Never heard of it. That's available on the 4th of June, but these are available obviously for pre-order. And then another game called Jupiter and Mars, and that is out on Tuesday the 23rd of April, so a couple of weeks time, just before it's gone.
Yeah. So go and check that out, and if you're into these games, then go onto the PlayStation Store and pre-order them.
Yeah, that's what's clacking.
Yes. Anyhow, we are on to one of my favourite segments and yours, as usual, Game Dilly of the Week, where we bring you the best in gaming deals. Anyhow, so on the PlayStation Store,
MrGhostProtocol.
yes, brought to you by MrGhostProtocol. Anyhow, so on the PlayStation Store deals and offers, there is the spring sale where you can get games.
That's still going, is it?
Yeah, still going, where you can get games, DLC and all that lovely gaming good stuff up to 60% off. So go and check that out.
Oh, whilst we're talking about extra things that have come out, we forgot to mention something.
What?
There is a bear with me, Capcom is selling a Resident Evil 2 all in-games rewards unlock for the magical price of £4, and it includes infinite ammo weapons. So not quite sure why they're doing this, but actually no, I do know why they're doing this, because they're trying to make the game less
what for people like you?
Laborious.
What for people like you?
Yes, collecting everything. So it's called the Resident Evil 2 All In-Games Rewards Unlock, as it's called. Instantly unlocks a raft of extras that can also be unlocked through gameplay, but this is obviously, it's like a shortcut, kind of like a cheat, I guess, but it's coming from Capcom, so it's okay. So for your £3.99 you get the Fourth Survivor and the Tofu Survivor extra modes, the Unbreakable Combat Knife, nice, the Samurai Edge handgun with infinite ammo, the LE5 submachine gun with infinite ammo, the ATM-4 rocket launcher with infinite ammo, and the minigun with infinite ammo, as well as costumes, models and concept art.
Yeah.
So all for the bargain price of £3.99. Now obviously this is stuff that you can lock by just playing the game, but you got to do a lot of work to play and get all of this, and the infinite ammo.
Yeah. That would come in handy for you, won't it?
That is very attractive. It would even come in handy for you.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Like Ghost Survivors with unlimited ammo.
No, but does that? But I don't think that includes when you're playing Ghost Survivor, because it has stipulations for you to play? Was it to play them?
It does not say.
No, I don't think it does. But in terms of playing the actual game itself,
this is available now on the PlayStation Store. Should you want it, I'm very tempted once I get paid.
Oh, so you're gonna get it, yeah?
I think so.
Okay.
It's not necessarily the unbreakable knife. Great. It's this infinite ammo.
No, but the unbreakable knife is good, because what that means is that whenever you get into a pickle, you can just use it to get out of it.
In a pickle.
Yeah, well, a sticky situation. Listen, that's what the shotgun's there for close encounters, you know what I'm saying? But for those who don't know how to do that shit, then just use the knife. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, I apologise for interrupting.
Yeah, man, how dare you?
That was an important piece of information that our viewers needed to hear, because that's a cracking deal, and thank you, Capcom, for that, because clearly there's been a request for that.
Yeah, they have.
I get why you've done it. Thank you! You've made my life easier. Now maybe I can complete the damn game.
Yeah, so go and check that out. Anyway, so...
Dillies!
So back to Dilly of the week. At Shot2Net, there has been some lovely, deals. More deals.
More dillies.
Yes, more dilly. So we have the PS4 Pro 1TB Red Dead Redemption 2 console.
Still on that.
Yes, we are, because it was $349.85, but now it has gone down to $33,985. So you're saving yourself how much?
Did you say 33 quid?
No, I said $339.89.
33.
Oh God. Anyway,
33.9. That does that make any sense to you viewers? No.
Anyway, you're basically saving yourself like £10.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's £10, man.
Wow.
For the PS4 Slim 1TB FIFA 19 console, it was £299.86p. It has now gone down to £239.86p.
Let's have a party.
Yeah, so that's good. For the Sony PlayStation VR version 2, comes with the camera, VR Worlds, Ace Combat, and a selected item of what?
You didn't find the music, did you?
No, I don't. No, I didn't.
Shopping channel music.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. Stop interrupting me. Anyway, so for the PlayStation VR, with the camera, VR Worlds, Ace Combat, and a free item, that is for £249.85p, which is cool. And the PlayStation VR Mega Pack includes Astro Bot, Doom, Wipeout, Elder Scrolls, VR Worlds, Ace Combat, and a free item, all for the lovely price of £299.86p.
Fucking bargain.
No. On to the games. We have Anthem for £37.85p. We have Metro Exodus for £44.86p. We have Dead or Alive 6 for £34.85p. I think it's funny how this game is just going down in price. That kind of tells you everything you need to know.
Yes.
And on to the Shop2Net pre-order section. We have Mortal Kombat 11 for £42.85p, which is coming out on the 23rd of April. We have Days Gone for £47.86p, also coming out on the 26th of April. And we have Control for £42.85p, and that is also coming out on the 30th of April. That's a lot of games that's coming out on April.
Yes.
I know. On to another one of our favourite places that do the cheapest dillies online. It is base.com. We have Shakiro for £45.85p. We have Red Dead Redemption 2 for £43.39p. We have Resident Evil 2 Remake for £34.99p, and we have Kingdom Hearts 3, which has gone down from £32 to 85p, and it is now £28.95p. Oh, that's cool. And we've got Devil May Cry 5, which has gone down from £40.29p to £37.85p. And we have The Division 2 for £38.85p. And that is it. Nothing more. So that is it for your game dilly of the week. What?
I didn't say anything.
Then why are you looking at me like that for?
Oh, I'm sorry, I won't look at you.
All these suspect looks. Yeah, so that is about it for our lovely podcast. Why are you swearing at me? What's wrong with you, man? Be nice.
No.
Be nice. Anyway, so I'd like to thank you all for watching the Sorta Casual Games podcast, episode 17. What? What's it? What's that look for? Anyway, episode 17. My name is Jay, aka MrGhostProtocol.
And my name is Karen, aka Freezergirl 77. Check us out on Twitter and Instagram at sortacasualgames. We're also on SoundCloud. And don't forget to give us a like, a subscribe, and give us money if you want to follow us on Patreon.
Yes, so thank you for watching.
Thank you.